everybody, I wanted to come in and do a quick tutorial today and show you Color Street nails. The Sparkle More Nails is my site, and there are so many fabulous nails to choose from. Great glitter, design, colors. These are the glitter dipped, just fun solids, more great glitter, sparkle, glitter dipped, just fun colors and designs. And you can also just do straight up clear. And then of course they've got fabulous French nail options as well. So here's some of the French nails. So lots of fun stuff to choose from. Today I've decided that I am going to do a quick manicure using this, which is Upper East Side, which is actually where I'm from. So a shout out to my hometown of New York. I grew up in the New York, New Jersey area with my dad in Manhattan and my mom in Montclair, New Jersey. So here we go. So these are how they come. They come in these strips. And so you just open this up. Super easy to apply. And there are 16 strips. I have been such a huge fan of these. I've been wearing them sort of for well over a year and a half now. And just a couple months ago decided I too should become a rep because I love them so much. So here we are. I have unpolished nails. And we're going to go ahead and do a little quick manicure here. So you start with this nail prep package. So this is just an alcohol pad. It's a really important step because you want to make sure you get any oils and residue off of your nails. Now you can also, I don't have one here, but they do have orange sticks, which are made from orange trees, thus the name, that are great sort of for pushing back your cuticles or cleaning under your nails if that is what you need to do, would like to do. So here we are, done a good. I'm actually going to go ahead with this strip as well. We're going to actually also do a pedicure. So we're going to get in a manicure and a pedicure with this one set of nail strips. So. And I think it's a really good value. I think these are perfect for anybody who's super into DIY. It's a great way to, I'm going to give it just one more once over. Each package comes with 2 of these alcohol swabs. So you're really going to get better, longer lasting nails. They usually last anywhere from 10 days to 2 weeks. Really solid pedicure, manicure. So here we are. I'm going to just, like I said, do one more pass with the alcohol swab, push down any cuticles, and I'll do one more run on my fingers here. So here we are. Alright, so we got that. So the next step is it also comes with a little nail file. So one of my kind of tips and tricks is I tend to like to use a little scissors. You can use proper nail scissors. I wasn't finding mine this morning, so I've decided just to use a little travel scissors. So that way we're going to get the most out of these strips, and we're going to, like I said, do the manicure and the pedicure together. One of the tips they have is to do the thumbs last, so we'll follow that. So these come in different sizes, as you can see. There's a little baby one, kind of. So you want to pick the one that's going to fit your nail size. So we can look at these two. See which one would go best on my, I'm going to use this one for my pinky, and we'll start with my pinky. So here we are, so you basically peel off the top of the strip, and then you peel off the back, and then this is all perforated, so it comes off super easy. These are little scrap pieces that you get. Okay, so now you have a nail strip. I love these nail strips. They're made out of real nail polish, and they're pre-dried. So what we're going to do is we're going to place it right on the nail, right up into the cuticle, and then they're really soft and really supple, and then you can just spread it around and get it to where you want it to be. Now, the trick with the nail scissors is that if I just rip it, it will sometimes rip below the nail, and you don't want that. And the goal here is that we're actually wanting to get 2 strips. We want to kind of get a second use out of the strip. So because when we're doing the manicure pedicure, you want to get them to go as far as they can. So there we are. and just push it around. You can use your nails to, but yeah, so it will kind of look like that. And again, this is really soft and supple, and so you can trim off anything that's excess. We'll come back to that. So right now we're just going to kind of do everything right now as a placeholder. So that's going to place hold that nail. And now we've got this one, and let's see if it's long enough. It is, so we will go ahead and put it on this nail. So now we've got the pinkies on their way. Again, taking that excess and just pushing it down and around. So there it goes. Okay, so again, we'll come back and finish that off, but that's just the beginning of that nail kind of coming together. This one's got a little, anyways, it's all good because there's, well, you can always do a patch-up job because these are just really versatile. Okay, so the next one is, let's pick another nail. You don't have to do them in any particular order. Let's go ahead and do this one. So I'm going to go ahead and, so this size will be a good fit for a middle nail. So let's go ahead and do that one. And again, it doesn't matter if there's a little extra because it will all come off. So just place that on there. So I'm noticing there's a little imperfection under there, and I'm wondering what that is from. Is that something that's on? Nope. I could tell there was something got caught on the other side of it. So we're just going to take that strip. I could kind of feel it. A little Princess and the Pea. So I'm not even going to bother with that side. Again, we do have enough to do what we need to do. So we're going to flip it around and go ahead and put it on there. So again, coming around off the edge and just trim it up a bit, and it will rip right off. So there we go. Just push it down, and there we go. All right, now there was this little imperfection over here, so I am going to kind of cut this around, and we'll do one of the first toenails. So something just got caught on the back of it, so I'm going to just do it like that, and then we can take a toe here and we can put it on a toe. There we go. So now we're sort of starting to get the most use out of both the fingers and the toes. And again, it will run over, and that's okay. They're really soft and really supple and really easily able to move. So let's just trim that up and leave that over here. And we will again come back to that and get all those edges off here shortly. Okay, so here's where we're at. So now on to another nail. Let's see. Take this strip and go ahead and do the other side. So here we are. Let's go ahead and do the middle one. And again, coming around, and they're really versatile and so easy to apply. And again, they're already sort of 95% dry. They will fully harden and fully dry within 10 minutes, which is just so easy and fantastic. But even if I wanted to jump in and do laundry right now, there would be no problem. They are, and then like I said, they dry really hard, and that's why they're so long lasting. So now we can again take the other half and just go ahead and apply it. Actually, I didn't quite get it where I want it, so we're just going to pull it up and put it back. There we go. So that's right there. And so we're coming on that one. So again, just leaving that as a placeholder, and then we can get out the, just get it to be exactly where we want it to be. So we're coming along. So let's see what's next. So this is going to be something we'll use on the toes because it's a little smaller. And this one also be on the toes because it's a little bigger. This is a good size for my thumb. So let's jump into that one. We're putting our scraps on the side. And so here we are. So we're going to go ahead and put this one onto the thumb. Again, putting it right back into the cuticle. It's okay if it goes a little over. Because that pretty much, you notice like these will last pretty much until the nails grow out. That's usually when you decide you might want to be, they last so well, and they're just so easy to use, and I just love them, and I highly recommend them to everybody. I feel like I'm introducing people to just nail technology. I just feel like 5-10 years from now, this will just be so, you know, in public consciousness as the way the nails are done. So now this one's a little short for this nail, so and we have again another one over here in the pack, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this one on a toe. It's not quite wide enough for the big toe, so let's go ahead and put it on that second toe. Here we are, and again, similarly, we'll come back to this and get it exactly where we want it to be. I think I mentioned don't do the thumbs first. Well, we did, and that's okay. And again, I'm just going to cut this off using our little travel scissors. So if you have proper nail scissors, that's good. But if you don't, here is a way to do that. So there we are. Okay, so onward. So now, let's see. We've got the first nail strip. We have gone through much of it, but we still have three of the pieces there. So let's see. We've already done our pinkies. So let's see what's a good. Kind of want a slightly bigger size for this finger. I don't know if I want to go all the way the same one I used for the thumb, or if I just want to, I think I want to do that kind of neck size. So we're going to use that one for that. So we've already kind of broken into that second group. So far, what do we've got? We've got 4 nails done. Sometimes the little clear plastic just sticks, but that's easy done. It's just a little static. Again, it pulls off so easily, just leaving that there. So now we're going to go ahead and use this one on that 4th finger. And just put it in that way. There we are. One of the things, I mean, this is a clear coat, I mean a regular color coat, but what I absolutely love about Color Street is they come in all sorts of fabulous nail designs and glitter patterns, and the front. Because I'm a writer, I don't keep my nails very long, so I don't have the opportunity to really use the French nails. They look fabulous, and I would love to use them, but my nails, I tend to keep them pretty short because, again, I write for a living, so just I'm always on the typewriter, and so that's. But that's the other thing, I write all the time, and yeah, I just love Color Street. I was so excited to be introduced to them, and once I have, I will never go back. My nail has a little flaw there, which you can see, but it doesn't really matter. It's kind of covered by the nail strip. So again, very easily done. So what have we got? We've got 5 here, which we'll go back and clean up in a minute. And I've got 3 done there, and then I've got a toe and a toe. So we'll kind of continue on here. So again, a good one for the thumb is this size. So we're going to go ahead and do that thumb nail. Again, so fast, so easy, no dry time. I'm at home. The background is my bedspread, so you just kind of get me. Again, just super easy, super accessible. Just so my favorite thing. And then again, one of the tricks that I've learned is that at the end, whatever's left, I'll put back in the little plastic container, and I use just paper clips or binder clips and just airtight seal it. It's not perfect, and it sort of loses its kind of manufacturer guarantee, but what it does is it allows me to have that opportunity to do a patch-up job if I need to, because they're right there, and they usually will stay, if you keep it airtight, will stay about fresh enough for about 2 weeks. So there's really an opportunity that if there is a chip or something just didn't go on right, you can use the extra pieces to, a lot of times they'll just lay on top of one another, so you're not even having to use remover to get that off. But the other thing too about these is they do come off with regular nail polish remover because, like I said before, they are regular nail polish. So here we go. We're just kind of on our way. So I'm on to my very last fingernail here, right here. there we are. And again, snipping it off. Because the thing is, if you don't snip it off, and it has a tendency to rip below the nail line, and you don't want that. You do want to kind of push the excess over. And then we'll go back and, like I said, clean them all up here in a minute. But now that's it. That's the first pass at this. Like I said, not done yet. And then we'll go ahead and take this other half and do a toenail. So again, by the end of this, we'll have both a manicure and a pedicure done. So again, taking the little scissors, cutting off that excess, and then we're going to push it over. Now, I tend to keep my toenails really short. That's just one of my things. So you'll kind of use your fingers and or this to get that excess off here in a minute. So what's next? So these to me are like the right size for toenails. So we're going to use this for the toenail. And that keeping that extras that I was talking about, I find that again, if your nails are short enough, you can obviously get 2 applications per strip. So each strip can kind of go on 2 nails. If your nails are longer, you may only get 1. Again, everybody's kind of going to be a little bit different in their nail lengths. And again, I have another one here that I'll use. So it's going to be a little wide, but again, that's okay. It's really soft. It'll come off on the sides. Just get that laid in properly there and get the top off over here. So thank you for joining me for my little Mani-Pedi. Again, my little site is Sparkle More Nails, and they have, just like I said, so much fun stuff. I just love it. So now we'll get this little baby one. I have little baby pinky nails there, so a little baby toenail has a really tiny toenail. So we'll use the littlest one here. And again, some of that just does stick, and that's okay. So here we are, little baby nail. Just get that in there, sticks right on. And again, this is another reason why that beginning process of getting that alcohol swab going is important, so that it really gets to stick on there. And I'll go ahead and do the other baby nail. They're just such tiny baby nails on my toes. But the reason I like manicures all year round is I do my martial arts, and so when I'm in class, we don't wear shoes, so it's nice to have a good little manicure pedicure going. Now with this one, I could keep it, but I don't think I need to. Got plenty to work with. So we're going to grab this one. So again, we don't need that. And we're going to grab this one. And so get this done. So it's going to go there. There we go. So that's there. And what's really fabulous about these, again, if there's something that felt like it was missing or it wasn't wide enough and you wanted to go back, a lot of times they'll lay on top of each other and you won't even notice the difference. They'll just kind of blend right in, especially like with glitter nails. So if I wanted to just do like a patch up, you really couldn't even tell that I'm wearing 2 of them right on top of each other. So that's it's kind of another opportunity that you have if you feel like something got messed up, or you just want to fix something, or you just want to give it more weight. It's like it's imperceivable that you actually have 2 kind of on top of each other. So that's something to kind of consider. Now we're down to my last big toe. Everything is done in just kind of that first application, and then we're going to go ahead and clean it up and get all of them sort of where they need to be so they all look polished and pretty, and back down to alright, so here we go. There it is. And so, like I said, with this one, similarly to what I just did with my thumb, it's feeling like it didn't quite go all the very way to the end as I would like it to. So you can just, again, take a piece and just flip it over. And so a second one can just lay right on top of a first one. And there we are. So that's the roughed out version of the hands and the toes. Not done yet. So now we're gonna, and it's probably good to wait a few minutes before you start filing, just because it gets the opportunity for it to harden up a bit. So now we're just gonna go through and look to peel off any excess that's gotten onto the sides. Again, now we're just gonna finish this manicure to perfection. So again, pulling it off the side. And you have this available to you, but again, a lot of this you can just do with your own fingers to pull it together. So there's that. And again, once these have had a minute to start to set, they will be easier to kind of pull off all this excess. And again, now we're going to just start to file it. There we are. File. And again, file. And just getting it where you want it to be on the sides and on the top. So it's going to look like that underneath until we file it, and then it will come right off and be a perfect manicure. I just want to introduce every lady out there to Color Street. I just think it, like I said, absolutely my favorite thing. It just, I kind of called my little independent stylist brand Sparkle More Nails, because I just feel like this helps you look good and feel good. And their glitter designs are so great, because I have such a hard time with regular glitter nail polish. It either goes on beautifully, but then one will not inevitably pop right off, which makes me crazy, or just impossible to get off. And again, these are made out of real nail polish, so they just come off with regular nail polish, and they're easy to they stay on for like they stay on well, but they also have the opportunity to come off easily as well. And you use those extra strips that you have. Again, do your best to keep them airtight, and then you'll have them at the ready if you do need a patch-up job anytime in the 10 to 14 days that you're going to wear this manicure. So again, I'm going to pull off some of that little excess going on over here, and continue to file it, so we just get rid of everything that does not belong on the nail. Just kind of coming over here. There we go. So now these have a crease that I've not seen before in other manicures that I've done, that I'm not sure I like as much, but I think when it dries it will be just fine. And again, I always have the opportunity to lay a layer over it if it bothers me too much, but I'm thinking it will be just fine. There we go. And again, getting off that little excess on the side. That will just come right off. Just kind of give it a little bit of pressure there, and there it is. And it's gone. And similarly, like right there, just kind of pull that off, and it's all good. And give it a file. And there we are. So we need to do this one. Okay. And again, that one, it's got just that little excess on the side we're pulling right off. So now they're starting to come together. Not exactly done yet, but getting there. Getting pretty close. This one has a little crease that I'm not in love with. I'm not that excited about that crease. So I might actually go ahead and just put another one over it, because we have that option to do that. And again, I think with when you overlay that, so you know, it's like not a problem to just put a second one right over it. And yeah, that covered up that crease. I don't know why that crease was there and I wasn't loving it. But what's nice about this, again, is you have some options to get it to be everything that you want it to be. So, yep, that's going to cover that up nicely. So I'm going to let that one dry a bit, like really start to before I go back and file that one. So that's it. We're kind of coming together on the manicure. Now let's go visit our toenails here. So this one, I'm going to lean on a little bit more on our Q-tip just because, our nail file here, just to pull off that excess. So I'm not actually using it as a file, I'm using it more as just some, like a sharp point to give it some pressure, just to pull off that excess. And there it is. So that's, and I keep my nails really short, so, remember the first time I tried this, I was trying to file it, and I was like, oh, this will never work for me, and then for a while I didn't do pedicures. Then I realized that it was much more about just using the pressure and the ability of my own fingernails to pull off that excess to make it work. And once I started doing that, I realized I was good. So again, we're not going to file it, we're just simply giving it pressure to pull off anything that is excess outside the nail bed. So just pulling that off. And there we go. And what I love about these is that they last so long. They're good, high quality, and they're fun. And I picked this color because it's autumn right now, and there's so many fun autumn designs and colors. But I just been wearing glitter for a while now, and I've been wearing a lot of glitter designs that I thought it'd be fun to just do something that was just a little bit more toned down for a minute, and then I can glitter back up again. But right now this is just going with a pretty muted, kind of nice fall color. I am really liking this. So we've got one down. Let's do the last one on the home stretch here, and getting this together. Again, by the time we're done here, we'll have spent a bit of time together, but a lot less time than if you had done a traditional manicure, and a lot, even on your own at home, and certainly a lot less time. And I mean, we love the salon. That can be a good place to have fun. I always like going with girlfriends. That said, you know, this is a whole lot more cost effective, which each of these is an average of $10, because there's always, if you buy the colors or the glitter or the design, it's usually buy 3 get 1 free. And if you're doing the French manicure, it's buy 1 get 1 free. So kind of the French manicures average out to about $7 each, and the regular ones average out to about 10. But of course, I became a stylist because I just wanted to share this with everybody, and that also gives me the opportunity to get. Now see, this one came a little below the nail, so again, just going to do a patch-up job because we can, and it's easy, and there we go. So I'm going to take this one and just go ahead and add another one on top of it, and cut it. And again, so just so easy to fix. So we're going to leave this one again to dry, to just harden a bit, and then we'll go ahead and revisit this one that we had done and see how that one's doing. So if they stick, you can just remove them. Alright, so we're just filing that. Yeah, that looks much better. Now I've got this other half one, and so then again we can file this as well. Now this was the one that I put that second one over. So I just will take another, just making sure that that's, so now I can look at it again and see if there's any other one that I think can or wants to use a second one. Since I have it here, I think I'm going to go ahead and put it on this one. And I'm going to do it specifically because my nails are just kind of ridged, and it might kind of give No, you know what? It's kind of overemphasizing the ridge on that, so we're going to leave that one alone. Let's try it on this one with yeah, let's just do that one. Okay, see, so yeah, one goes right on top of the other. So super easy. Cut that, and then just bring it over. And then let that set a bit before we file it. So there we are. We have a Color Street manicure and a Color Street pedicure. And go ahead and just finish out that last one here. Alright. So join me next time, and we'll have some more exciting stuff going on, and so many cool fun patterns have come out for fall and for Halloween. You can check them all out at Sparkle More Nails, and I look forward to seeing you all next time. So again, we're going to go, like I said, just use this to just help pull off that excess piece, and now it's all done. And here we are, a finished manicure and pedicure. Thank you all for joining me. I look forward to seeing you all next time, and sparkle more. Thank you.